What is going on, my friends? Vitai the Bean is here, and welcome to another episode of today's in Crypto Show. Of course, we'll talk about Bitcoin, we'll talk about Ethereum and the up and coming merge from proof of work to proof of stake on Ethereum that will take place in September the 19th. Was the progress on that? We'll take a look at a technical analysis for Bitcoin and what else is super hot in the news. Starting with the technical analysis, looking for Bitcoin trying to break out right now. Yes, we've seen like 5 days in the red, but looking at the bigger picture, what we've done after the breakout of this essentially trend line is we retested this breakout as support. It's very common and very bullish that we are doing so, and right now we are printing a bullish engulfing candle over here on the daily. So I see that we have a good chance to finally go to those levels of 24, 25 and actually break upwards from there. So we will see. Looking at the first big news of today, the MicroStrategy CEO Michael Saylor that literally put in billions of dollars into buying Bitcoin is now stepping down as the CEO of the MicroStrategy, and after publishing the latest reports, down $917 million on his Bitcoin investments, and this all kinds of speculation in the markets why he's stepping down as a CEO. Maybe he wants to focus more on, of course, Bitcoin acquisitions, right? And and take a more active role there. So the other, he's going to take a role of an executive chairman, and he believes in a long-term strategy despite the short-term fact that he is down about $917 million based on the value of the Bitcoin right now. But look in the 10 years ahead, that's what kind of his outlook is, that Bitcoin is going to trade in way higher than the prices right now. Looking at the Bitcoin macro trend, you can see that similarly to the previous bear cycles, we are at these bottom lines right now. We can see this green circle over here, and we are in this accumulation phase. Well, we will see the next bull cycle start 2023 and 2024, and more towards 2025 will reach much bigger numbers for Bitcoin. So of course time will tell, but history tends to rhyme and repeat itself. So this is where we are, and according to the founder of the Skybridge Capital, the Anthony Scaramucci, where actually I totally agree with him, Bitcoin has already bottomed and has a fair value of $40,000. So there you go. After all of this leverage flashed out from the market, from three arrows going bankrupt, the lender Celsius, broker Voyager, all went into bankruptcy. A lot of leverage went down, and of course that created massive sell-offs in the market. So he says the worst has been behind us, and now Bitcoin has already bottomed in $17,500, and I'm not seeing it going lower than that. So I tend to agree with him. And another guy is tweeting Bitcoin bottoming, because historically when the following conditions were met, Bitcoin price testing the 200-week moving average, red line on the CCTT BBO is below zero, this an indicator, and the red line crossed over the green dot, so check marks. Essentially conditions are met again, and we already bottom in. Now let's talk about Ethereum. Ethereum deploys its 10th shadow fork and build up to the merge. That was last week, of course, and after all this successful test, keep the merge on track to debut on September 19th. So put it on your calendar. This September 19th is going to be a huge day for Ethereum. Finally going to deflationary money, finally going the burning of Ethereum being larger than the issuance of Ethereum. So Ethereum becomes more of a true ultra, we'll call it ultra money, because it's programmable money. It can be part of every single company out there in the world, right, with the transactions and everything, and it becomes deflationary as less and less and less Ethereum will be each year. So that's why the talks are that Ethereum could possibly flip Bitcoin in the next high of the next cycle, right? And if Ethereum is going to be bigger in terms of the market cap of Bitcoin, that the translation is, if Bitcoin, let's say, reaches $150,000 peak, Ethereum flips, it implies a $25,000 for Ethereum. I want to right now to close your eyes for a moment and visualize a day in the future where Ethereum trading at $25,000. What do you think about that? Let me know in the comments below. We were definitely surprised. A lot of people when Ethereum already reached $4,800. Will it do another 5x from its previous high? It is not out of the possibility, of course. As Katie Wood stated back in the report in January 31st, that Ethereum will reach a $20 trillion market cap by 2030. $20 trillion, right? So there's different factors that can contribute to that, as Ethereum will become essentially used in every single company out there. Yeah, so far no other layer 1 networks could do something magical to take Ethereum out of the question. And Ethereum is very secure. That's why people are, the corporation, and especially now as the Ethereum proof of stake is going to start, there's more funds will flow from the institutions to Ethereum. Now look at Solana, for example. Solana is facing right now yet again massive hack. Thousands of Solana crypto wallets drained, both on the mobile phone and the extensions of the app with the wallet's phantom. Some kind of bug, malicious actor exploited, draining funds from a numbers of wallets. So be careful. The safest place to store your crypto is in a hardware wallet, 100%. So make sure that you are familiar yourself with what is a hardware wallet and how to store your crypto. There's plenty of information out there about that. Another crypto hack regarding bridges 2 days ago, the Nomad crypto hack turned into 190 million mass theft. After it was revealed, this kind of bug that could turn, if you send them 0.1 Bitcoin one side and get 100 Bitcoin on the other side, other people jumped in very, very fast, and think of it as the crypto equivalent of mass looting, with one person breaking store window and hundreds joining in to steal what they can. Yeah, so pretty sad. And that's once again so important, those bridges, that bridges between different blockchains, being careful with those. I like the most is the Rubik. I use the Rubik exchange all the time, and the Rubik exchange has been proven like a router from the different networks, like finding the best way to bridge from one blockchain to another blockchain. Absolutely brilliant work by a Rubik team. So if you want to bridge and kind of move assets from one blockchain to another blockchain, I don't see any other better way to do it right now than using the app of the Rubik exchange at app.rubik.exchange. Okay, now ApeCoin somehow found its way to do a deal with Gucci, and now Gucci, you can buy some of your favorite brands of Gucci essentially with ApeCoins. And ApeCoins is of course a coin collected to the monkeys, the very famous Bored Ape Yacht Club's monkeys, their own coin, ApeCoin. So it's growing, and also Shiba Inu continues to grow with the debut and the launch of the Visa card. That with this Visa card of SHIB, you can actually pay and burn SHIB coins, SHIB tokens, I should say. Make payments and burn SHIB. So surprisingly, this meme coin Shiba Inu that broke all records in crypto so far Shiba Inu is the number one cryptocurrency in the entire world that started with very little and went out to be worth way higher than the beginning prices. Continues with its plans to continue burning Shiba Inu. So we'll see how all of that will go. And of course, tomorrow, guys, the big day on the 4th of August, the UltronSwap is launching, and essentially people will be able to buy ULX coins on this new layer 1 blockchain that launched on the 1st of June, the mainnet. So today is your last chance to get the NFT at 1 cent instead of, you know, buying it at an exchange at a much higher price. So we'll see how it will go tomorrow, but today is definitely one of those last days that you can take advantage of this opportunity to be in the very initial price, securing the very initial pricing of a major layer 1 blockchain similar to Phantom or Solana to be launched. So more details about that and how to do it, reach out, and I'll be sure to assist you with that. So with that being said, hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys in the next episode of Today in Crypto Show. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, stay up to date to what is going on in the